Sometimes, a small act of kindness can make a person's day immensely better. When most children are hospitalized, they become frightened with what has occurred. They have no idea what is truly going on or what their medical state is. A hospital becomes a second home to them as they are being treated for their illness. Project Linus makes sure that each child who is in need of a big hug receives a blanket. A blanket may not seem like it would make a huge impact, but it does. The blanket provides each child with a sense of security and comfort. When each child receives their blanket, they are reminded of home. It makes their stay or treatment a little bit easier to deal with. Most children that receive blankets come from hospitals, but Project Linus also gives to children in shelters and social service centers. Anyone is eligible to receive a blanket. You can even recommend a child to accept one. Headquartered in Bloomington, Illinois, Project Linus has chapters in every state dedicated to providing blankets to children. Central Illinois remains to be the busiest chapter. On average, the chapter donates 350 blankets a month to children in need. In total, the organization has delivered over 5 million blankets since its establishment. Project Linus was created after Karen Laux read an article about a girl battling leukemia. The young girl named Laura was 3 years old and never understood the meaning of cancer. She was provided with a blanket. This blanket let Laura get through the obstacles that accompany chemotherapy and being sick. While her hair fell out, the blanket was always there to comfort her. Many other children who endure the pains of cancer receive blankets from Project Linus. This is just one of the many ways they are able to cope with their illness. Results by the Journal of Nursing Scholarship found that children who develop coping strategies undergo chemotherapy much better. The strategies included finding relief and understanding why they needed their treatment, maintaining healthy eating patterns, having fun, believing in a cure, and receiving support. Finding their relief and treatment can be directly associated with receiving a blanket from Project Linus. But this is just one piece to the puzzle. Children also need the other strategies. I believe that these strategies not only relate to children who are battling cancer, but any child that is sick or battling their own issues. Comparing my own obstacle to one of these strategies, I immediately can relate. Each strategy is completely true and is a reason why I think I was able to come out of my illness with strength. Each hospital provides a child life department. This department is dedicated to making each child's stay a little easier. I know at Comer Children's Hospital, I was greeted every morning and asked if I wanted to go downstairs to the activity center. They gave me options that allowed me to distract myself from the harsh surroundings of a hospital. Most days, I didn't leave my bed, so a child life specialist would come to me and play board games or walk laps around the floor with me. Most of all, the first day I was admitted, a specialist walked into my room with a beautiful quilt made from a Project Linus blanketeer. One blanket is all that it takes to make a child's day. It has even been proven to help them cope. I still have my blanket laying on my bed today. Every time I see it, I'm reminded of who I am and what I have become. Project Linus gives each child a reason to keep fighting.